At over 3,500 meters above sea level, the Salar de Uyuni is the largest salt flat in the world. There was once a lake here, but it dried up 14,000 years ago, leaving behind it a never-ending stretch of salt. And the scenery attracts visitors from all over the world.
Ahora ya podéis subir los brazos.
The lack of perspective makes for some amusing pictures.
It's
spectacular. I've never seen anything like this. It feels so peaceful and calm. It's completely silent. It's breathtaking.
Estupendo.
For a long time, tourism was the only economic venture in the Salar de Uyuni. But the picturesque landscape is slowly changing. Lithium has become one of the most in-demand materials. It's an essential component for batteries used in mobile phones, laptops, and most of all, electric cars. And the world's largest stores are located beneath these salt flats, approximately 40% of the total lithium reserves. It all begins by pouring brine, pumped from underground, into large pools. Brine contains the lithium which is extracted through evaporation, a process that takes an entire year.
It's a natural process. We don't use any artificial chemicals. It's a physical and chemical process. The water evaporates and we're left with the salt.
The salt is full of minerals, from lithium to potassium to magnesium. Once it's been collected, it's taken to a refinery. Bolivia has invested almost €1 billion into this processing plant. The government is convinced that lithium will become as valuable to electric cars as petrol is to regular cars today, and it hopes to turn Bolivia into the Saudi Arabia of lithium. But despite their impressive reserves, they're yet to produce as much lithium as their neighboring competitors, Chile and Argentina. But the head of the processing plant isn't intimidated.
This is what we're currently selling to China, Russia, Switzerland and India.
€20,000 a tonne, and the price keeps rising. The head of the refinery and the government say that lithium will transform the country's economy.
It will create jobs and it will help our education and health. Because the state is investing in it, the state will reap the benefits.
So this is Bolivia's future.
The future is now. This is our white gold.
As electric cars become increasingly popular, the lithium market is expected to reach €40 million. Bolivia is counting on getting its share. But as large quantities of water are needed to extract lithium, what impact will this have on the environment?
The river once stretched from here to the other side. There was plenty of water. The river was much larger.
For these environmental activists, there's no question about it. The refinery is responsible for drying up the river.
The processing plant drills wells to pump the water they need. Because they're taking so much of it, there's less water available for us to use.
In a region that is regularly hit by drought, these changes in the ecosystem are already affecting farming. Quinoa production, the main agricultural resource in this area, has been severely impacted.
At the moment, we're still growing a bit of quinoa. But it won't be long until we're forced to stop. Everything is going to dry up. The water reserves beneath us will disappear. So how are we supposed to grow our crops?
This may be the biggest paradox for electric car manufacturers. While they take pride in creating an environmentally friendly vehicle, the demand for lithium is drying up entire areas of the Andes.